What's up, y'all, man? This is Kevin Brown. What's on my heart is the art of storytelling. All right, let me see. I've been writing for a long time. I always had stories in my head since I was about 5 years old. So I always thought that I knew how to tell a story because I would always get like A's in school on my English papers, and like I never even would do them until lunchtime. But I always got A's on my English teachers would call my mom and tell her how good I was, like tell me how smart I was, everything. So even one time in 12th grade, we had to write a eulogy from the point of view of one of our kids after we died. I guess it's kind of how we want to be remembered. I wrote it in lunch, and when I read it out loud, everybody, like all the girls, started crying in class. Like that really knew that I knew how to tell a story. I really thought I was like one of the best storytellers. So when I finally started writing my script, when I was about 20, I started writing my script. I didn't read on how to do it, none of that stuff. I just thought, oh, God gave me this gift to write, so as long as I just go write it, it's gonna be right. I'm a genius. So I went and did the script, just thinking I knew what I was doing, and I sent it to this online like reviews, like they're supposed to tell you how good your script is. So I got my review back, and it cost like $200. So I thought they was about to tell me it was so good they just want to hire me or something. So they sent me back, and I got an F on it. And they told me, and then they marked, but when they gave me the F, first I was hurt. I was like, I won't even listen to them. I was like, they can't know what they talking about. Like, this is dope. Like this is the best story ever in the world. So when they told me it was whack, after a couple days, it was still on my mind. So I went back and I looked at what they said, and they basically kind of taught me the art of storytelling. Like in every story, it has a beginning, a middle, and the end. At 15 minutes in the movie, this is supposed to happen. At 30 minutes, this is supposed to happen. I never knew any of that stuff. But as I started studying, I started learning about character art. I started learning about making people feel certain ways about the character, like just adding a little, making a character smile at certain times, doing bad events so the audience knows how the character feels without even saying it. I just learned a whole lot, but I had to sit down and basically just study different scripts, different stories, because every story is basically the same. And the way I write my stories, I always come up with the beginning. I know what's gonna happen in the beginning, and I know what's gonna happen at the end. I know what I want you to get out of the story, but the inner part of the story, I kind of like let it feel in. Like I think I studied so much and read so much that it become kind of natural for me. So I just write a little bit every day, and I let life kind of build the story. Like every day it's always on my mind. So when I go to the store, I might just see something and I'm like, oh, I got a lesson out of that. I'm gonna put that in the book, and that leads to another thing. Like that, it's like building a brick. Like every day I just lay a brick down slowly. Like, and that's really my art of storytelling. Like, just letting it flow, just letting it all come, just letting it build by itself. Like, if you really a writer, it's really in your heart. Like God gonna put the story in your head. You just gotta let him. Just be patient, and the whole story will come to where you want it to be at, man. And that's what's on my heart, man.
Go get it.